we are back for another episode. So, this time, I've got a little bit of time, so let's get some more recording done. Let's start. Don't have any new costumes. I suppose I can buy the custom costume. I don't think there are any that I can use right now. Never mind, there are. Well, I guess we're playing as Serna today. Is there anyone, like... I wasn't expecting to get Serna, if I'm perfectly honest, but okay. Yeah, I remember this skin from Magma, I do like it quite a bit. Oh my gosh, the sound effect is also different. Okay. Yeah, I'm trying to get accustomed to the sound effect. What do we have? Item 2. And another Serna. Okay. I don't think I got a single plushie, so nothing on that front. Yeah, I think all that I'm doing. Going back to tier 2 to do more recording. As of this episode that I'm recording now, I've actually started doing editing of the very first episodes because it is a blind run, so I'll be always ahead of my recording than what I'm uploading. But yeah, I finally set a foothold in the editing side of things, although because it is a blind run, most of it will be well kept because it's content and footage that can only be experienced the one time. Especially when the first stage that we get is something like X6 meme. Yeah, you see where this is going. We've done this one, right? Maya was the last one I did, I think. Anyway, it's completed. And as I was saying, most of the episodes will just be probably raw uploaded because if it's just a rompy stage from point A to point B, then that doesn't really need much editing. I also did this one. Yeah, Grassy Plains may have been the last one actually. No, I did this one too? Queen Smith actually, right, I enjoyed that one. So next up is Hunter Woman again. Scrapyard, graveyard, hundreds dead beneath me. The dead should not be dishonored like that. They should be mounted proudly on walls. Or maybe made into beautiful art pieces if so the victor wishes. Assuming a violent death, how would you like to be displayed? So no, I'll be thoughtful. More you just constantly keep foreshadowing that I will fight you later in the contest. John Gollum. Have you heard the latest gossip? I heard that there was a big casino in the city that takes these things called trickster tokens as currency. It's not a legend, or rumor, or gossip, it's genuine. But there are way more tokens in the simulations than you could ever spend. Skip the tough ones, I say. Oh, really? Oh, so maybe there is more to them. Maybe we'll get another secret like we did in Magma 2. Anyway, this should be the next stage. Ballade Square of Doom by Madman. With an average score of 34.80. What do we have in here? Oh wow, 3 trickster token. We do still need to find a few and 1 energy element. So, without further ado, let's get into the next stage. Back up, back up. That is just great design. Spawning into enemy fire. Oh my god, you actually have custom sound effects. That's kinda cute. Now, I haven't played a lot of Touhou myself, so if this is from Touhou, great. Also, this song. Oh, there's also the climbing animation. This feels like a fortress stage. Oh, and you also don't shoot shots, you shoot crystals, by the looks of it, okay. Yeah. Oh, hello. Ow. Thank you very much for rewarding me with that. I mean, I might as well get it. It's... I noticed. I immediately realized, hang on a sec, something isn't right here. You're in a really annoying position. Oh, okay. Oh my gosh, even this custom sound effect for picking an E-Tank. Even the custom sound effects for dying. Okay, not again! That's almost the second time I've been spawn hit, and I don't appreciate that. Okay. Let's take out the cannon Pella from the distance. Okay, let's get you out of the way. And then just... Oh, hello! I get shield attacking on my face. Don't really need that. Ow! Okay. Laser Tribe will probably just KO you because it shoots through. Go to the defense. Okay, Gunslinger. Can I actually reach you? Yes. Very kind of an annoying position. Oh. Right? Yes. Okay, we're changing tile sets quite a bit here. Amadose. And also introduction to Yoku blocks. Is that going to become a gimmick? Or are we just going to see it once and never again? Because that would not be very good for your stage, would it? We're going to pick a gimmick, take it, and run with it. Whoa, there's a lot going on here. Oh, I see. I'm still very charmed by the custom sound effects. I'm not sure if I could have made that. Okay, pretty self-explanatory tricks or tokens in this stage. Ow! Okay, so the entire trap on the ladder will hurt you. Good to know. Alright, Sarana, give me a boost. Okay, that almost hit myself there. The weapon that I have disabled is takes you to make basically quick work of you. So we do actually have to... Oh. Come on. You are quite a bit durable as well. Okay, forgot to add the tile sets there. Okay, I was scratching my nose, okay, that was rude. And totally uncalled for. That almost looks like we could go down there because the... Oh. The tile set continues, but I've got all the tokens, so I'm not going to be looking for any secrets. Also, another capsule. Okay. Nose is really itchy, it needs to stop. Oh, magnet randomly, okay. There are quite a few enemies that are just out of place that don't fit with the rest. Mechs do stay consistent though. I can at least say that much. Okay, random checkpoint. Oh. Oh, because... Oh, Ballade, okay. I get to be defeated by you because I really did not have a fun time fighting you last time. I thought you always jump twice. No. Okay. Ballade is really difficult to fight for me. I can't place why, but I have a lot of trouble fighting this boss. Are you gonna jump? Of course not. You don't even do the full jump. Full jump. You just all run across the screen. You just do like a fake out, and then you just bloody shoot. That time the explosion killed me. Okay. I really have a hard time fighting Ballade. Why do you stop short? Oh, you... The fake outs are so annoying! Oh my gosh, this boss is a bully! Stop! The tracking AI in Ballade is ruthless. Why did you jump? I fully expected you to run. Oh, and the bloody Ballade won't stop your charge shots as well. I didn't mean to slide there. Okay. Jump. Okay, good. I kind of expected it that time. So I am getting better, but this boss still gives me so much trouble. I am really appreciating these sound effects, and I wasn't expecting that. Okay, Euphoria for clearing the stage. That has to be custom for Sarno too. I mean, it is a custom skin, so that would make sense. Twin Rotor. Really? This plushie seems to be very judgmental. Well, nice rompy stage. No, nothing to be infuriated about, except Ballade is just a very difficult boss for me to fight, for some reason. So that was Ballade Square of Doom. Right, that was the title. Let's see what we got. Make 48. Huh? The level's actually a square. Well, it's actually a little more of a rectangle, but it's overall pretty close. Outside of that neat detail, this is, well, there's not a whole lot to say about it, but I'm gonna do my best. On the neat parts, makes good use of the heli-meds from Mega Man 10 besides the one that instantly shoots you as soon as you spawn. That's a very weird oversight that should not occur. One particular highlight, mixing heli-med and Wall Blaster 2 with Jump Dig, creating a tighter conflict than what the jumper usually enjoys. It also has some of the most challenging top themes to Buster only. No damage, pretty sure you need a charge shot. Yeah, that would be fair. But outside of that, the majority of this level is fairly low key. The gimmick use is small enough I barely remember it. A few concrete blocks that I used to get tokens, and the visual aesthetic seems to get weaker as the level advances. Turning from a sunset cave to a generic fortress. Finally, a lot of the assets here are only used once. This is fine enough for mid-bosses, but any one-shot enemies could use some additional attention. That also means the difficulty curve never really goes anywhere. It's pretty simple from start to finish. Overall, this is inoffensive and gets a few neat moments early in the level, but as a whole, I can't say I'm sold. Shinryu, Shin gave 18. That's really not impressed. Well, the square part of the level's title is certainly accurate. I'm not sure if that's necessarily a good thing though. So the stage really is a square or rectangle like makes it interesting. Having everything condensed into such a simple path can hurt your stage in a number of ways. For one, the actual level structure and progression can end up being pretty boring, as is the case here. Vertical section followed by a horizontal section repeat once again, then the boss. Also, if it ends up being too short, like with the level, it basically gives you no room to evolve your platforming and enemy challenges. It's unfortunate since I can tell there was at least a bit of forepoint to certain things here. The first and last tokens, along with the Koma Saburo room, have sound ideas behind them, which makes it all the more frustrating to see that they're confined to such a tiny level with no room to flesh things out. Overall, I think it's safe to say this stage could have benefited from being a lot more than just a square. Patchy 45, usually generous. Square of Doom, Doom to your eardrums. Otherwise, it's a rather unremarkable level with somewhat uninspired level layouts. There isn't any clear theming with the enemies or gimmicks chosen. Most of them just come and go. There is just this one spot where it forces rush coil usage after the mini-boss fight with the frog. Yes, it does. Since the ladder is too high to reach, it's not a rule that a level must strictly be beatable Buster only, but it is weird that this one jump alone invalidates Buster only runs for leaderboard entirely. I did not know there was a leaderboard for Buster only. I haven't delved into the leaderboard aspect yet, to be fair. Then there's just the box standard Ballade fight at the end. Can't say I'm too impressed. Ballade gives me so much trouble still. Flashman, 30. But the most creative aspect of your level is that it's purposely shaped like a square. It's time to rethink what you're doing for this contest. Every level should have something that meaningfully and memorably sets it apart from others. I've seen projectile spam, I've seen rising falling platforms over bottomless pits. I've seen enemy rosters full of shielded enemies that fall easily to laser trident. I've seen gimmicks used once and then immediately abandoned. I've seen Ballade in a boiler pot plate boss chamber. I've seen levels that are functionally spotless aside from an oversize or two. Notwithstanding one screen that nicely combines a cannon of stairs, I've seen every one of these screens before. Not the exact configuration, and a configuration that captures exactly the same essence or intent. And usually I've seen them done with a better sense of theming or progression, tying them together. Something similar could be said of the aesthetics, though I do like the novel and appealing combination of Woodman and Tomahawkman tiles. It certainly helped to have ceiling shadows and a more cohesive atmosphere, mind you. I almost like the challenge where you use rush code to grab a ladder guarded by ladder press, except you could achieve the same effect of a lifting platform, which would strengthen the challenge focus and avoid forced weapon use when there's nowhere convenient nearby refills to grind for refills. From the arbitrary locked weapons to the meaningless token giveaways to the ambiguous directionally in the final stretch, I don't get any sense of planning or passion or polish from this level. It's playable enough, but what can I get here that I can't get somewhere else? For example, checks the map at level that's actually shaped like a square. Is this a chance for Ace to have a comic that it's shaped like a square? Are we getting worthy comment? No, we're getting worthy. Well, the level name almost gets it right. It's certainly square and there's certainly a Ballade, but Doom, not so much. The first token was neat. Everything else seems like a hodgepodge of random ideas thrown together without rhyme or reason. And it's pretty non-threatening. The fact that the hardest part of the stage is the bit I programmed, Ballade himself, is rather telling. It's also a shame that the level just devolved graphically very quickly. Tomahawkman has such a nice background and aesthetic, and suddenly out of nowhere, random hot garbage Wily Castle tiles that look utterly hideous. Seriously, the Wily tiles are resulting in some really ugly looking levels in this contest. Also, I gotta ask, Ballade is the boss, right? Why is the name of Quinn? Why in the name of Quinn does the stage use Crystal Man's theme? That's just weird, dude. That was Crystal Man? Really? I can't say I noticed that was Crystal Man. Well, there you go. I don't have the strongest knowledge of theme, but a decent one. I thought that was a Fortress stage, but apparently not. Like Mick said, it's an inoffensive stage, but not something that will be memorable in the long term. But nonetheless, a chill rompy stage without too much difficulty, so it can be appreciated. That said, let's take a pause and move on to the next one.